It's time to kick ass and chew bubblegum. And I'm all out of damn it. And I'm all out of damn it. Out of damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I'm good at this game. Welcome to Destiny 2 on PC. Yes, if you didn't hear the news months ago and on like every website ever, Destiny is getting a sequel and it's coming to PC. About a month later than consoles, because Bungie hates you. But bright side, at least it's coming this time. And this week was the PC open beta. Now, I'm not one to say whether or not PC is better than consoles. I'm not gonna fuel that fire. But I will say, hot damn, this game feels good on PC. It runs at a solid 60 frames no matter how much crap is on screen, and looks good doing it. As someone said though, commending the game because it runs well on PC is like commending a hammer for hammering nails. It's just doing its job. And that'd be accurate, except so many hammers have the tendency to break in half and then explode. Seriously, there are some terrible quality assurance issues in the hammer industry. I can't say anything definite on how good the game is though, as the beta is not the full game, and I'd rather not be preemptive on my assessment. We got a little bit of story, one co-op dungeon, or strike if you want to get technical, and 2 PvP modes. You can't really get a full impression from just this, but my first impression is Destiny 2 is pretty much Destiny 1, with a few tweaks of course. There's been a few weapon changes, class changes, and some updated visuals, but the overall feel hasn't changed. And that's not a bad thing. I put a lot of time into Destiny 1. Like, a lot. Like, more than is probably healthy. And having more of this is something I'm excited about. The story portion we got was well done and actually made me want to see more, especially with this ending. This is Destiny! Man, nothing like decade-old movie references that have been overdone to death. Seriously, Bungie, did you not see this coming? Then there's the strike, which is more of the same. Kill tons of trash mobs and then shoot a bullet spongy boss. Although this one had mechanics. You get it? He's got mechanics, and he's a robot. Mechanics? Make sure to donate to me on Patreon so I can afford to write better jokes, thank you. Then there's PvP, where a bunch of guardians attempt to kill each other, which seems like the perfect thing to do when an enemy armada has invaded and is wrecking your but I digress. I have never been all that great at Destiny's PvP, and that trend continues. Except for the random rounds where I'm an unstoppable beast. But I think that's more about other people sucking than me being good. The first type of PvP match was Control, where you and the enemy team fight for control of 3 points. The second was Countdown, where you'll take turns playing offense and defense. The offensive team will attempt to place charges on 2 different points, while the defensive team attempts to stop them. The offensive team wins if they place their charge and it goes off, or if they kill all the players on defense. The defensive team wins if they defuse a planted charge or kill all of the offensive team. Both were fun and simultaneously frustrating. Even with all my death, I had fun in both of these. Overall, nothing's really changed here. It's more of the same, but that means it's still pretty damn fun. And that's about all I have. There wasn't enough here for me to really cover much more. I guess I'll have to wait until launch to give a more thorough impression of the game, which is gonna be a while, because Bungie likes making us PC players suffer. You do, don't you? You like our pain. Well, f*** you, Bungie! I'll see you at launch.